Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome to my channel. Over here, right here. I'm Rebecca. Hi. Hello. So how is everybody? I'm cold. That's what I am. And I'm not happy about it. So, yeah. I actually turned my darn heater on. I did. Turned it on. Hello, Candy. How are you? What's going on? Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I may as well leave it up high. I got some crafty love. Got some stuff from AliExpress. So thank goodness my stuff isn't out there in the Pacific Ocean, around or being tumbled over. We were talking about that the other day. I didn't realize that some of those things from the weather, I guess, some of the shipments have tumbled off of the freighters and into the ocean, which one is really sad for the wildlife in the oceans, that those things, because they're not going to be retrieved, especially if they're out there in the deep. They're not getting retrieved. But other is that who knows what's out there, what kind of chemicals or whatever it could be getting thrown into the ocean, right? So first things first, in case some people are just here to get the word so that they can create. The word for today is tiny. The password is tiny. So the word today is tiny, and so make something, create something, use tiny. Use the word tiny, use something that is tiny, make something that's tiny. Tiny, 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 tiny. And tiny is, what's that word I'm looking for? It's up to you. You might think, you might think this is tiny. Others may think this is tiny. Others may find. You get the point. So, whatever you feel is tiny, you make. So first things first. I opened it. This is from Miss Beth. I got a happy mail from Beth. So yeah, as you can see, I opened it. She wrapped it up. I got this great heavy paper. I left it on there because I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. Probably will use it for something. She sent me Liz. Look at how pretty and cute that is. So I may bling this up, guys. We may bling that up. So that's cute. And I think this was one of the main reasons she was sending this, is she sent me these extra small for my felting. I am sorry. I issued it is the word tiny. Tiny. Isn't that how you spell tiny? T-I-N-Y, tiny? I issued it is the word tiny. Yes. You had issues. I had issues. Is it the word tiny? I think that's what you're saying. That's the word. Yes. November 4th. You missed it. Oh, I wasn't doing very good. Yes, the word is tiny. How you doing today, Candy? So I'm so excited. So I have, these are extra small. I'm not sure. These are smaller than what I have. Let me see. Did she send me 4 extra smalls, or are those smalls and these extra smalls? Let's see. I think these are 4 extra, all the same. I think these are 4 all the same. Now I'm concerned that I already have extra small. I don't know. Yeah, I think I already have what they're considering extra small. So I wonder if I have like extra small, small, and medium. Interesting. I can't wait to talk about that. So, interesting. And Oh, wait. No, yeah. Okay, that's all that's in here. I want to make sure she didn't have anything. I mean, she sent me some wool. Maybe I'll make a wool ball. Oh, I guess I don't need to stick those back. I will stick them here where I have these rest of them. And I'm going to ask what she thinks. Oh, well, if that's my extra small. Yeah, no, no, hers are smaller. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna have to paint them. Some of these places I'm sticking all the ones she sent me into the wool, so I know. Some of the places, this is neat. I don't. Okay, so some of the I can't see with my glasses. I don't remember what I was with your rib, since it's the bottom rib. Is oh no, and they say there's really not much I can do, is there? I don't think there is. You just kind of have to let it go. Oh, yeah. Oh, look what she sent me. Oh, those are kitty cats. And I had told her I didn't have a roller, so she sent me the roller with it. What's that? Oh, that's like under the sea. Oh, and did she, that locks it? Yeah. Do these just pop in and out, I think? I don't think there's a special, is there? I want to do the kitty cats. Just pop them in and out. Yeah, they must just pop in and out. Okay. I remember when she had these and she said, and I was like, oh, but I don't have one of the rollers. And Miss Beth sent it to me with the rollers. How cool is that? So, oh, well, let's put it in the Happy Mail on her page. In the Happy Mail box. Look at this. In the Happy Mail. That's a Beth page, I can tell. I haven't looked through this in a while. Happy Mail makes me smile. I'm sitting here with a big old smile on my face. Oh, how? Is this I think this is it's a Janet Nash page. That lovely Deidre page. I need to put some more down there. Oh, this is making me so happy. It makes me so happy. Beth page. Esther page. You need to send Happy Mail to Heather. I need to do that. Okay. Let's just do them here. It's a happy book, isn't it? Such a happy book. Put that there. All right, let's just do it this way. See if this works. Sure it will. No reason why I wouldn't. OMG. No way. You got to be kidding me. It works like amazing. Why haven't I gotten one of these before? Thank you, Beth. Oh my goodness. I was running out of ink here, but that's okay. Oh, how fun. With some practice, you could probably get that right along the edge. Probably you use a roller along the, and you roll it along the edge. Get it nice and straight. Oh, well, like I said, you probably have to practice with a little bit, so I'm practicing. Those cats are so stinking cute. Right along the edge. Yeah, right. If you get the rubber right along the edge, and you can get a nice straight line. But look at these kitties. Oh, with little birds and butterflies. We could have used that yesterday with butterfly. Butterfly, butterfly. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Beth. That is really cool. Of course, the under the sea thing here is pretty cool too, but nothing. There's fishes. I think I had the stamp set, or might still have the stamp set. Cool. I love it. I love it. Okay. What else is in here? Bag. I actually do need a new bag hanging here beside me. I think that goes to that. See, she told me about sending me eyes, but these are eyes and nose. I'm going to have to make some bigger stuff because these are some pretty big eyes. Oh, what's that? Oh, for little feet. Like if you're making a little teddy bear or something. Little feet. Put you back over here. I didn't realize. And she sent me this. What's her? Laura Birch. Yeah, Laura Birch. Kitties. And some twine. You can't go wrong with twine. You always need twine. And this is actually would be pretty good twine to make a book now, wouldn't it? It would. So there we go. And I have this wonderful box, which actually maybe what I'll do is I'll take it back up and send something to her. Wouldn't that be funny? Send her box back. She'll think it's her box being returned. Well, thank you, Beth. If she comes in, I'll have to thank her for that. So let's look at everything up. Now, the rest of it I spent money on. So let's see what I bought. There's all kind of stuff going on, I think. So I bought one of these finally. It's off-brand. It's off-brand, so it's not big and clunky like, but it's it came with two, and then I got I think it was like $3 when you pay, when you which I don't know how. Oh, maybe I paid $4.91 for it all. Maybe that's the value of it and what I maybe paid for it. Maybe. Want to take a picture so that I have it for Allie. So I have it for Allie. I don't know if you purchase from AliExpress ever, but if you do, if you submit pictures, you can gain points, and with points, you blah, 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 so that, and you write your reviews and stuff, which, don't get me wrong, and they're great, because there's, you can get points, and then, you get dollars off and such. But I not usually, I only purchase if I can get free shipping, so I watch it. Sometimes I go through watching it every day. Sometimes I go through watching it once a week. Sometimes I forget for a month or two. But, I watch my notifications, and then I get, so these are the foam ones. These are not. Yeah, these, oh no, I think these are the foam ones too. Oh, heck, I was hoping I got the other ones because the foam ones seem to break apart. But we, because I'm heavy-handed, I rip them apart. But we'll see, and, if anything, I now have this to use with the ones I already do have on the back of my things. So for the price I paid, I'd have to look it up. Like I said, this is the, you know, what they had to declare was $4.91, and that's, I don't know if that's how that works, but I don't know if I've ever. So I now have this, which, what am I doing? I probably need to just go ahead. I probably need to just put this over here so I know, and then put these over here where I keep. Look at me trying to not make too much of a mess, because I have quite a few. I have quite a few that we need to open up here of stuff. So that's the one thing that came. I still have one more thing pending with AliExpress. So we'll see when that comes. Now this is from Rose. I bought a big clip from her too, but that's out in the other room. So we all know Rosie. This is Rosie. I just bought, this is Ada cloth, Ada cloth. I think you say Ada cloth. So it's for cross stitching. If you can see it. Hello, Melissa. How are you? See, it's Ada cloth. But it's a really, I don't know the count, but how it works, but it's a pretty tight one. And I thought this might be pretty fun to try with my stitching. And I bought some of this from her before, and it is lovely. It is beautiful. I just love the flowers. They feel like a cotton, and they're just really, it's really pretty. So I'd bought this before, and I just got another. What does it look like? A yard of it. So I got that. And I don't know if I won these. No, I got these for 50 cents. Oh, I think it says there's ART on it. ART, yeah. I think I remember asking if there was ART in. So, and they're little postage stamps. So I can do ART for 50 cents. I thought that was pretty cool because I'm not real big into stickers and letters and stuff, but I think ART will be a cute word to use, which I don't know what's going on. I'm talking. Are you jealous? Are you wanting to say hi? Is that what's going on? What's wrong, Jug? What's going on? What did you do? Did you do something? Do you need something? My guess is that you've seen Fred. Your bum did that. You knocked that over. Hey, Clint, you changed your name again. I told you changed your name more than I changed my clothes. What are you doing, Jug? Jughead. What are you doing? My floor is actually vacuumed. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Scratch, scratch, scratch. You got bugs? You have bugs? Huh? You need me to scratch it? I scratch right there? Is that where it's scratchy? It's scratchy? Okay. Are you done whining? You done whining now? I know because you want to go outside for Fred. Did you see him out there? Is Fred outside? Well, I'm not going to let, I just let you in right before I sat down. I've been sitting, moved in here, I guess. Look at, you can tell you're a real artiste when you have paint on your sweatshirt that you haven't worn since last season. True artiste. I'm an artisted. Okay. All right. So there's those. There's some fabric, which I'm just, yeah, that unfortunately is just going to get thrown over here in this pile. Then the next thing is, oh, this is from, oh, I got this. I don't know why. It's much bigger than I expected. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. It's way bigger than I expected. No, I'm not letting you outside. No, go stare out the window. So that's from Rosie. I put it in here. So this is from Bima. Oh, I can't get them off. I paid $5 a piece for these, and I think that's a great deal for Biggs dies. So I got the holiday tree, Christmas tree, and the flower tag, I guess they call it. Oh, yeah. Oh, neat. Okay. Oh, that's fun. That's pretty neat that it actually cuts that out. So I got those for $5 a piece, and I think that's pretty good. Let's take this off. I've been doing real good about remembering because, and if I don't, I leave them on. Glad you're here, Quinn. Glad you're here. You can come hang out and make some noise with us. And then I've been wanting these. They're just $1 at the Dollar Tree. I know. But I can't find them. I've looked everywhere for them in ours, and I seen Bima had them, and I figured for her traveling and getting them and then shipping them to me, I am okay with paying the extra $1 for them because I've been searching everywhere for them. And everybody says they work really good. Now I've seen these at like Walmart and stuff in it, and I think you can get these also at like what's that, Harbor Freight. But, you know, these are also pink and cute and, you know. So anyways, I've been looking for them. And now, for goodness sakes, I have them. So I am really excited about having those. Although when I first won them, I was doing a lot more photographing of my art and posting it on places. Maybe I'll start posting it more now that I have those. Yeah, we'll use that excuse. And she sent some... some pretty from some stickers and stuff, in which those will be good for when I need words. So we need to put those in with my word. And I've now lost my word bag. Oh no, here it is. I was like, come on, I've been doing so good about remembering it's up there. Now I have words. And more words in my word bag. Okay, and then I got gold kitties. Oh, where are we at? Over here. There we go. Gold kitties. And birds on a wire. So I normally don't buy washi tape because I normally don't use washi tape, but I did get some washi tape. Then this is Dawn Marie. I don't know if any of y'all shop with Dawn Marie, but looky. Ooh, look at this. Where is everybody, I wonder? So some more tissues for my lady. She's going to be full soon. I'm going to have to make her a friend. Oh, I'd have to find her a friend. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And this one. And I got a purple one. And another purple one. And some tissue paper. I'm gonna put right here in my, I don't know, this was my scrap box, but I think it's gonna turn into another use it up box. All right, and then I think this is what we I think this is what we might be working with today. So this is Nancy. She has a video channel. I can't think what her channel is. I don't even really watch her. She just popped on, and I noticed she was selling stuff via her channel. And I don't know if you guys seen her, but I bought her Lavinia stamp set that she had available. And wow, I am just so happy because I've been wanting these so bad. So I got the little house. I got the little sandcastle. This says Fairy Wishes and Angel Kisses. I don't think I have anything like this. This is some of the paper. Here's another little house. Here's some of the one of the fairies and some of the stamps. And then some of the other stamps. These are never been used. She never even used these. This is one of the fairies. Maybe I like them because they're naked fairies. I don't know. And some little of the trees. And the dragon. And another fairy. These are definitely woodland fairies. And then we have the fairy dust is like love. It creates magic whenever you give it away. World of fantasy dreams and delights. Words of enchantment and fairy delights. Magic and laughter, childhood dreams. Spells, magic, and sunbeams. Indulge in fairy delights. Sparkle magic lights. Mythical fairy folk will sing. Joy and mystery they will bring. Oh. And then the last but not least are these tiny stamps, which are 2 dragons, and then one of the little mushroom things that they. Janie, I haven't seen you in forever in here, Janie. So I'm so excited, and we might be using these today. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that or I don't. We'll think here. I have a couple more. Janie, Bobani, Banana, Fana, Fofani, me, Mama, Mani, Janie. Hey, Janie. And then there is this stamp that this is from a Facebook group that I know I've listed in my group before because I buy from him her Williams, what the heck is her name? Billy. And this is just a background stamp. Never used, but interesting if it actually stamps that way. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. But I've never used my big stamp. Well, that's not true. I do use them for like, on my mixed medias and stuff. But so I got that because it tickled my fancy, really. That's why that one got. Oh no, okay. Thank goodness Beth sent me a bag because this one just said no more. You can't stick nothing else in here. Hold on, I gotta tie my bag up before it explodes and goes all over my floor. And then Gat gets mad because I make him clean it up. It is a big stamp. We're gonna hang the bag up here. This hanging a bag next to me. I should have did it years ago. I don't know why not. And then this is a lady that I buy from on Facebook. Her name is Tina. She has sales every month. She has a big sale, and it's always very well priced stuff. These are cutouts. I'm not quite sure what I was going to do with these. Maybe I was going to use them for, I don't know, but I'll put them in for my Halloween for next year. I got one of these, and she is not, she's not like Beam, but she never has these. She sells these for $1. I don't know if she gets them. She might even sell these when her dollar stuff. Well, I know she sells, and this is $1, and she sells it for 50 cents. So I don't know if she gets it at, so I don't know if maybe she steals it. I don't know what she does, but she has a sale once a month and has great price. But I finally got one of these, so I want to see if how the blades work. I mean, for $1, I don't expect much. I don't expect much for $1, but so I got these for 50 cents. I got these for 50 cents. I got these for 50 cents. I don't know how much I paid for this. I just know that the dollar stuff is 50 cents. I don't know if the Paper Studio, what she sells those, I don't remember. Aren't those pretty though? Look at these. Pretty, pretty, pretty. The trees, those ones are 75 cents, excuse me. I think these ones were probably 50 cents. Some words and some butterflies, it looks like. And I got another package of these kitty cats. And I got these from the same lady that I got them last time, I think, and showed them. And then I got this. Mainly I got it for the, but we'll put this in with the Halloween stuff. We're going to do that right now. I'm going to steal the stencil, put it with my stencils, and get my Halloween stuff, because I remember we tried to make a Halloween. I think that's why. Oh, they're taped together. It's why I know I bought this. Now I bought this for the stencil. I really have no care for the stamps here, but we'll put the stamps in with Halloween, and then next year when I'm trying to make a Halloween thing, I'll be like, oh, I can, because I have Halloween stuff now. So that goes there. And this can go with Halloween stuff. So the word is tiny, which is not what I'm in the mood to do, I don't think, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on tiny. So I have this new stamp. Hi, Storm. Hi, baby Storm. I kicked my heater on. Voila! Well, look who is here. Stranger from another mister. Hi, Ami. How are you? You've been missing some good times. Good times. Good times here at Create with Becca. So what I want to make, or what I want to start to make, what I want, you know, it's not going to, there's too many steps. That's right, Storm. Hold on, I have to get what I need. And of course, Miss Storm's right there in the way. Right there in the way you are. I see you looking. Whatever you're looking at, stop thinking about it, because it will knock stuff down. Come on, Jug, out of the way. I know that's why you want to go out there. It's Fred. It has nothing to do with you having to go pee-pee. Yep, there you go. I knew it, Storm. Mom's no dummy. Mom's no dummy. You're going to knock stuff over. All right. Okay, this is so funny. Oh my gosh. How about I open up my thing, and this is the first thing I see. No kitten out of here. I've never seen this before. This is cracking me up. Come on. Focus. Come on, this is fun. Oh, there we go. Look at what it says. Is that not funny? Oh my goodness gracious. Right there is the first thing that's sitting right here in this book. Right there. So that's the first thing I see. Sorry, I told my mom a long time ago. All right. How's this? Oh, it already has a hole. I'm thinking about, well, I seen, you know, we looked at the cat book yesterday, and usually, you know, I make them out of cards, but what if I make them out of, so that has, yeah, right there. Now this is, what about this size? Because what I want to do is I want to do fairy. So I need a card that's going to be big enough for my new fairy stamp. Not that, I mean, I only have 50 trillion billion fairies, right? Where's the, oh, see, here's one. Doesn't she, it would fit on the bigger one. Maybe we have to use the bigger one. We'll use these guys. It's still considered tiny. To me, it's going to be considered tiny. Well, there's a lot here. We're not going to make it that big. We're not going to make it. It needs to be a tiny book, not a 20-page book. Let's see how many I got here. All right, me. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. All right, so that's not the same size. Oh, Rebecca. Oh, for goodness sakes. What's going on with you, Janie Bainey? Are you going to make oh, that's not so bad. That might be how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to do more than 10, right? 10's probably plenty. You think? 10? How many pages? How many pages is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you believe it? Play. Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking inside outside. Oh, I have these too. This would be nice because then I'd only have to gesso this one side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I see my Halloween is actually one of these boxes. So let me cut these apart even further. Whoa. He really wants to go out there, and I guarantee the only reason he wants to go outside is Fred's out there. You ain't tricking me. All right, so, oh heck, poo. Oh, get out from under there. Come on. What are you thinking? Ain't thinking, Mom. I'm a dog. Okay, and the word for today is tiny. If you guys want to go and win the book, you can win the book. So let's get some gesso on here because we need to cover up this here first. These will take a little bit longer since they're a little bigger than the cards. Oh, I forgot to put those over there. I was doing so good. I was doing so good. ear is ringing. I definitely have that ringing thing, whatever that is, that tinnitus or whatever. I've had it since I was a kid. My ears have always rang, but only like recently I've realized, oh, like my ears are ringing. I've lived with it so long in my life. I think I just always, you know, just normal. But I don't think it is. Now that I'm older, I'm thinking, you know, it's like, oh, I don't think that's normal, Jug. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That word right there. You're making things up. I know you are. So did everybody that was here enjoy watching Shannon art yesterday? She was shocked me that she wanted to stay in here so long. It's nice to have her here trying something out, trying something new. I don't remember the steps. Where's Beth at? I think, I mean, how can we, you know, it's not that I have to follow steps, right? We can do it however we want. I should probably put gesso on the other side too because they're glossy. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I won't have to, but with it, I can just kind of throw some over it and be done with it. I don't have to think about getting all this covered up and stuff. What's so Janie's still working on clay. You gonna do some holiday clay stuff, or are you gonna give it a break for the season? I don't know people that work on the same, like that's what their craft is, period. Not just clay, but anything. Painting, crocheting, whatever it is. I don't know if I could do just one craft. That's some people, you know, that's all good. But I usually do a couple things a day, let alone the same thing every day. I need more. Hey, Becky Waters, how you doing? The word for today, if you want to play, is tiny. Tiny. On my Facebook group, I have the explanation of what that all means, and you just create with the word of the day, submit it, and then you'll win a book, and that book we're going to work on in 2022 together. Yes, guys, that means you're stuck with me for another year of YouTubing. Ha ha. Ha ha. You have another year with me. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Working on 3 years? And I'm stuck. I'm stuck. My numbers aren't growing. I must not be very entertaining. I don't care as long as I have candy. I don't know. I used to say that about Sweetheart, and that girl, she never here anymore. Candy will leave me too. I tease. I'll have to chase her away. Right, Candy? That was right in my ear, Mr. Jug. Janie, you stop in once in a while. We'll keep you up around. Only 1 year? You've only been watching me for 1 year? And... or you're only going to watch me 1 more year? Yes, this is precise. Right here. This is the most important part, guys. Flop your gesso on like a maniac. Have fun with it. Because this isn't serious work. We're not making Picasso. We're not selling this stuff. This is to make you happy. And if flopping your paint on it like a mad woman makes you happy, then that's what you should be doing. Not what the instructions say or how you seen somebody else do it. No, you put it on the paper the way it makes you. Oh, look, I just added more paint to my sweatshirt. Perfect. You do it how it makes you happy. If you watch an instruction on it, okay, but you don't have to do it that way. Nope. Nope, 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 you don't. You can do it any way you want. Just like, now I can't promise you it's going to turn out and work, kind of like if you don't follow the instructions when you're baking something and you're reading the recipe, that dang pot roast might turn out really disgusting. You might have to throw it away. Yes, you might have to throw your art away. No, never throw your art away. But the pot roast, throw that away. You don't want to keep that. But never you shouldn't throw your art away, even if it's a disaster, because it's going to teach you something, and it's something to look back. And in 5 years, if you try it again, you can look back and look at that ugly piece of work that you did, that you put in your book on the shelf of your, oh, this was a mistake book. That's going to teach you what you did that you didn't like. You used brown and blacks together. You told yourself, don't use brown and blacks together, but you wanted to because the whole dang internet was using brown and blacks. So you used brown and blacks. You didn't like it. So 5 years later, you're like, I really want to try that technique that so-and-so on YouTube is doing with black and brown. And you're like, oh, wait, I did use black and brown. You go to your book, you find your book, you look at what you did, and you're like, oh, that's horrible. Why didn't I like that? Oh, it's because I put the brown down first, not the black. And you're going to remember that. And when you do the next one, you're going to put the black down first instead of the brown. And shabama, shabooma, just like using salt instead of sugar in your roast, it will work. There you go. There is your encouragement for the day. Go out and do it. Build a house. Oh, I can only promise for one more year. We don't know. Well, although I did tell you guys we were doing that book in 2023 because I skipped right over 2022. So there is your encouragement for the year. I'm not encouraging you guys. You don't listen to me anyways. None of y'all listen to me, and that's why there's only 5 of y'all watching, because y'all come and listen to my encouraging words and you're like, yeah, well, this woman's crazy. We're out here. That's why my numbers aren't growing. Now we know. Did I put my arm in that? I wouldn't doubt it. You want to snip that? It's hot up there. Yeah. Oh, what'd you hear? What'd you hear? That's my elbow. I'm not letting you have to bother Fred. I'm not. I'm sorry. You can beg me all you want, but you already was out there. You don't have to go. You don't. Just go look out the window for Fred. Go see him out the window. Go ahead. Go out the window and look. Go ahead. Oh, did they change the formula? Uh-oh. I have a good friend that drinks that. She's probably not happy. She's probably called the company 5 times. He went to look. Now he's going to come back and tell me, yeah, Mom, he's out there. I want to go outside. We've had tons of little finches getting ready, I guess, for this cold weather. It's cold. It's going to get to 39 tonight. Holy schmoly. That's why I turned my heater on finally. I was like, well, not finally. Last night was probably the first chilly night that I had to actually use 2 blankets. And I hate to turn it on, but they're actually, when I get cold, it's so hard to get warmed up. So I needed to get the chill out of the air. So I popped it on this morning and my smoke alarm went off, and guess it was a little dusty in there. Should have had those blown out. I meant to have that done this fall, but it's like one of those I meant to. It was on the list of things to do. Holy moly. Janie, that's a little bit too much. I'm just saying. From Mama Becca. That's a little bit of, I like Pepsi, but maybe in my 20s I used to drink that much, but your kidneys are you're gonna have kidney stones. I have an aunt that's on dialysis because of Pepsi. In her late 30s, she started having her kidney issues from all the Pepsi she drank. She was probably at 1 or 2 at her highest, 1 or 2 liters a day. I drink like a 12-ounce can of Pepsi. I was drinking 1 every day, and there's some days when I'll have 2, but I'm back down. For years I didn't drink any, and then it was introduced to me again, and it's kind of like, you know, any other addiction. So I started drinking it again, and started drinking too many, so I cut back because you know, that's not good for me at all. I'm not supposed to have any caffeine actually, because it makes my bladder spasm, and then I pee myself, you know, and I don't know I pee myself, and then I'm, you know, sitting in pee. So it's a lovely life being paralyzed. Being paralyzed is so lovely. It's a hard luck life. What is it? Is it hard luck for love? Dun, 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 dun. It's a hard luck life. I think that's it. Her name's not Wendy, though. We went through this the other day. Annie, that's her name. I feel like when I gesso, I just feel like I'm a masterpiece. Like I'm the masterpiece. I'm not making the masterpiece. Ginger ale. I think that's, you know, ginger's pretty good. But. Stop it, Janie. We're gonna lose you to Coke Zero. That was me. You scared me again. Oh, so my car. You know how all cars, they like have a plastic under piece that kind of hides your engine from underneath. It's so rocks don't bounce up and get in your engine and all that wonderful stuff. Well, that thing got ripped down somehow, and it's like been like 2 weeks now, and it's dragging. But it only drags when I go slow. You know, as long as I'm going like probably about 10 miles an hour. Seriously, the wind must pick it up enough that it doesn't drag. So I was getting my ear checked in my tires the other day, and I was telling them, you know, this car sits so low, you know, the Prius sits so low, Gatton can't get up underneath there just to pull it off, because I said, just rip it off. You know, it's a, you know, 12-year-old car, and Shannon's felt ripped off
And she drives an SUV, but she also um, she's a crazy. She hates to drive, but we won't go there. Anyways, um, I think I ran over. I think I hit one of the parking, one of those cement things at the front, and I think it ripped, and then it just been slowly loosening up, probably for about 8, 9, 10 months, because it was loose when I went to Pennsylvania, and I should have had my brother-in-law jack it up and just rip it off. But now it's gotten even worse, and it's dragging all the time. Like like when I went to Pennsylvania, it wasn't dragging yet. About 2 weeks ago, it started dragging. So I'm like, yeah, how embarrassing is this taking you to school, Gatton? And my car goes down the street as I'm pulling up. Said, there's another reason for you to have a driver's license. He's like, I don't care. He doesn't. Nothing embarrasses him. He doesn't care. Whatever. Oh man, that boy. I mean, not that it should. Shit happens. So, we're not driving around and Teslas and Beamers, and you look over and like 3 of the kids' cars in the parking lot, they're driving Mercedes to school, and I'm like, God, we are totally turning into California. There's like, well, years ago, Gatton was in fourth grade, because I think 5th grade, yeah, 4th grade, and because 5th grade he did cyber school. So 4th grade, I took him to the school, and this was our small town. Still, it was still a small town, but lots of farmers, rich farmers and stuff in our area. Anyways, I'll never forget driving up there, and I was like, what the heck kind of car? Because you'd see like big trucks, like big, 60, 70, $80,000, work trucks, big Ford F5000s or whatever they are. So anyways, so you'd see nice SUVs, moms and, mom cars and stuff. And I was driving, I was like, what the heck? I couldn't tell what kind of car was in front of me. So I get right up on the back of it and I take a picture. I still didn't. I had no clue. I didn't know. I looked at the emblem and I was like, I don't know what the heck that is. That's a really cute, fancy car. And I look, and it's an old man. Like, it must have been grandpa taking his grandson to school. So I get to work. This is when I was still working. And I get to work, and I'm searching, I'm researching. I'm like, what is this emblem? What is this emblem? It was a Maserati. Oh, that's great, Becky. Yeah. Work it down. Work it down. It's an addiction. I don't care what anyone says. Look, how fun is that? I painted my finger. Yeah, so this kid got taken to school in a Maserati. So that was the start of me. Now we live where everybody here has moved from California. We have a huge California population, and they're just killing our small town, unfortunately. They are buying homes, putting $100,000 down on homes where they sold, 4 years ago for 125,000, and they're buying them for $500,000, which is going to kill us that has lived here, in taxes and stuff. But that's a whole nother story. But anyways, we have all these California people coming in, and seriously, now Tesla, that's not amazing because the manufacturer, he's moving it here and stuff, and there is a nice little amount of Teslas. But what is funny is you couldn't buy a Tesla in Texas. You had to actually buy it outside of Texas and import it in. I can't remember what the law or whatever was, and I don't know if that has changed, but I know 2-3 years ago that's how it was. You couldn't buy one here. Now he's bringing his manufacturing here. But so you see Teslas, and we even have a Tesla here in our neighborhood, which that's great. I can't imagine paying $60,000 for a little tiny car like that. That's crazy. Hi, Heather. Welcome. Good morning. The word today is tiny, Heather. I know you care. Yeah, it's kind of shocking to me. And maybe you guys are one of these, and I'm not saying anything, but to me, little middle class, lower class, girl, you know, it's amazing to me that these kids are driving Mercedes, SUV Mercedes, BMWs, and there's even some that have the $50,000, $60,000 work trucks. You know, those are probably, well, the Beamers, they're probably all mommy and daddies, and who knows, maybe they hand them down when they turn 16. I don't know, but you know, and if that's what mom and dad are driving, Mercedes, well, I guess that's what you buy your kids, you know, a Mercedes. But you know, I mean, I know Gatton, I feel he's got a too expensive of a vehicle, but the only reason he's getting that big expensive, not big, but an expensive of a vehicle, and I'm talking a used car, I don't even know, but my guess is it's probably like a $12,000, $13,000 car, is because his grandma needed it, you know. So but if your mother needed a car, would you buy them a Beamer? I guess if you were driving around in a Beamer and they needed a car, you would look at a Beamer too. But you know, I had a friend that wanted one and she finally got one. I can remember we were probably in our late 20s and she wanted one so bad, so bad. And she was making decent money, so she bought one. And then she needed a muffler and she couldn't afford to get the muffler fixed because of the cost to get the muffler fixed. She could afford the car, she could afford the payments, but she couldn't afford to get the dang muffler fixed when she ripped the muffler off. So yeah, just another level of living, I guess. And good if you can. I just, because I've never been there, never see myself being there unless I win $1 trillion million. I can't see that. Me, and also, you know, I want a nice, reliable. Now, would I like a brand spanking new Prius? It would be okay. I'm okay, but I am 100% okay with getting a used one because I've been there. In my 20s, I used to get a new car every 2.5 years. Been there, done that. You know, I've had that brand new car and I've realized it's really not worth it. But, you know, mom and dad telling me, oh, get a used car, I didn't want to hear all that. And look at this used car I've had now 10 years and I don't want to give it up. I love it. I love my little Prius. I just can't believe how expensive they are compared to some of the other cars. I just have to make that decision what I'm going to do. I was telling Shannon our loan is going to be, because you know, you have, I don't remember how many days, 60 days, 30 days, 90, I don't know, until your loan, you know, because we got pre-approved at the bank. So I just have to find one. I haven't been able to find one, guys. They're just, you know, I've been able to maybe with, I found one car that I think is worth the money through Vroom, you know, and it's one of those that delivered to your house. And I've never done it before. I'm willing to do it. It's not, you know, I'm okay with coming into the new age. I'm not one of those people that it's like my generation did it this way and that's just how I'm going to do until I die. You know, like I can see my mother or my grandmother, I can, you know, of course they would never buy a vehicle off the internet like that. I have no problem. It's just like, geez, how, you know, how do I, you know, do this and do the trade-in? And, you know, there's no haggling. Like, you know, I'm from the age where you go and you haggle, you know, like when we went to buy Shannon's car, they were like, I asked them, you know, I tried to haggle with them and they're like, no, this is no haggle. This is our price. And this, you know, we don't budge from that price. That's the best price you're going to find on it, like that, you know. And it's just like, and that pretty much I did my research and knew that was probably the best price I was going to find on it. But it was just like, oh, that was new for me, because let me tell you, every other vehicle I've ever bought in my life, I've had to haggle. So with this whole buying online, you do the same thing. There's like no haggling. This is the price. So it's like, is it the same thing with your used car, you know, trading my friend? And then I have to consider, I have my hand controls. So my hand controls, all you have to do is do something tiny. Yep. You can draw a tiny little flower if you want. So really, it's not hard. You can get your name in that bucket forever. If I do 20
20 words in the month, they should be pretty darn easy, boys. Pretty darn easy to get your name in that bucket 20 times is how I'm looking at it. So, I'm all gessoed up. So now, and this is going to be my tiny book because it's not big. So it's your interpretation. That's the word. Your interpretation of what tiny is. Tiny can be tiny, tiny, like little dot. Oh, I know Teresa's going to send me a picture of just a dot. I already know it. I'm putting Teresa's name in the bucket right now. Miss Teresa and her flour and a picture of cooking flour. And she said I didn't say I sure did. I spelt flour, but I thought it's cute. I love interpretation like that, so it's all good. Yes, you may, Becky. Yes, you can. Yep, and you can do them all on November 20th. And I don't have a prompt for every single day. I don't necessarily do that. It's just the days that I do. Like my first prompt is the 2nd, actually. So today's only the 3rd prompt. So the prompt for Monday, or not Monday, yeah, Tuesday, I don't know. The 2nd, it doesn't. You just have to say November 2nd, flower, and then show me so that I know that that's what you're submitting it for. November flower, but and then yesterday was butterfly and today is tiny, and they are getting posted in my group, and I'm almost positive you're on my Facebook group. So oh, there we go. Yeah, thanks, Heather. And those are dates, not so yeah. And yeah, you just do what you think and submit, and then your name goes in the bucket. Real easy for this month. Not that I think the other month was difficult, but so the first thing I'm doing is I'm just putting gesso on these so that they, my paints and stuff have something to stick to. And so then we need to pick out the colors. This is the hardest thing for me because I love that pink and purple mixture together. You know, the pink, purples, and blues together. And I tried to do a different combination of colors and I hated it. But I'm looking at these colors right now. I'm looking over here and I'm seeing these 3 colors. Seeing these 3 colors, which would be kind of good with fairies, a fall fairy, you know, fall fairies. I could stamp in black. I have this blue. Ah, okay. Ooh,
Does that look purple to you? No, that's not. This is aqua. This is, why is that? What colors is it? This is turquoise. This is turquoise. Ooh, yeah. The camera is not showing that right color at all. No, I can't. That doesn't even, no, that would be, I don't like orange and pink. Is this showing turquoise? Because it is like 100% turquoise. Heather, I think Candy added them. Candy's been adding them, Heather. She's been doing really good about that. Okay, so, okay, good. Because it's not purple, it's not blue, it's definitely turquoise. Okay, so what do you think about turquoise, orange, and brown? Or this is lime. That's what they're calling this. So this is, you know, that limey color. What do you think of those? I would have to work to get myself to like it, but I think once I started adding the stuff with it, the butterflies, the fairies, the mushrooms, I think I might like it. Hello, Barbara. But I think I could do just this. So let's do A. I think this is for sure, although that's going to be really hard for me to work with, but that's the fun of it, is trying. So let's go with, if you think I should do the book with this, because I think that these would be like the pop colors. So what do you think, A or B, or you can say green or blue or turquoise, because it's turquoise. This is turquoise, not blue, not purple, turquoise, or green. What do you think for, and it's going to be based, it's going to be like a fairy mushroomy Lavinia. Yeah, I got these stamps, Lavinia stamps. I gotta order in. Oh, wait, look at here. Look at here. There's the turquoise and the oranges, and probably all of them. Maybe I could do, some of the papers are, these are all like purples, I think. The blue, well, candy. Go ahead. Becky likes them all. She says, smear them all together. I like them all. Which I guess I could mix them. I could do like some like this and then some like this and have those the base. And then, yes. Okay. We can do that. Okay. All right. So I got to start somewhere. And this is starting to. So I'm looking over at these and I'm pretty sure the paint goes first. Or is it the napkins? Oh, maybe the napkins go and then the paint. Where's Beth at? I lost my instructions. No, the paint first, and then the napkin, and then okay. Not that there's, again, instructions. All right, I hate this. I just look at these dark colors. I'm like, oh. Okay, so, and these go so good over top each other. So, hey, April, Bougie Bear, how are you? Good to see you. Everybody, that's April. Everyone say hi. Right now. Do it. She came in to say hi to us. I go over there and I shop. I got your stuff. I got your stuff a while ago. That's who I got those. If you guys remember the oh, for goodness sakes, the patches. They were like the patches. They were butterfly patches. And then what you do is you're just going to kind of throw paint because you're going to use all these colors. So you throw paint on these, however you want to throw paint on them, just throw it on there. Because this is, you know, the mess that we're going to end up making. It's just going to be a fun list. So right now we're working on backgrounds. We got a lot. We got 10 pages here, or 10 pieces. So we got to do 20 sides. So you kind of just do what you can here and make a mess. Because you're probably not even going to see this, to be honest with you. This is, you know, by the time you add the napkin on top and the embellishments and all that jazz. And if you can work on, like, even if you do this, if you, because I've done playing cards. The other 3 or 4 4 I've made, I use playing card size. You just get them on a piece of cardboard. You work on half so that you can kind of go back and forth like I've been, so that, you know. You can move back and forth. And I even know on my playing cards, I had them butted up against each other, and I'd, you know, go just do the whole thing. And again, this is the background, so it's not really gonna, it really doesn't matter. And the clumpier sometimes the paint is, because that's going to give it some texture. It really is not going to hurt it. It's going to make it look, it's going to make it look cool. Cool. Cool, like your mama's Trans Am in the 80s. Or Janie's right now. Janie, do you drive a Trans Am? Can you just, I can just see Janie cruising around town in a Trans Am. Oh yeah, if you have a craft room where you can throw something, you throw it against the wall. Tape them up. Oh, tape them up against the wall and throw paint at it. Couldn't throw this because it's too thick of a paint. But that, guys, I want to see your creation if you do that. Throw paint. Just do it. Just do it. Ooh, you gotta make paint come through. You gotta make it look true. You gotta paint. Oh, you gotta paint. Just paint it. Ooh, you gotta paint. 'Cause if you don't, Rebecca will come after me. She'll tell me I didn't do it right. I gotta go pee. All right. Oh yeah. I was over there at Zena's last night, and she's all singing. I'm like, oh, I need to stop singing. This girl, she's like, can really sing, and she's singing songs that are pretty, and I'm like over here singing Looney Tunes and kid songs. She's a wedding singer. I'm a 3rd grade birthday song singer. I'm concentrating, guys. This is an important step. Right there's the X. You found it. Becky's the winner. Chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. I love these books, the way they feel after you get all the layers on them and you're flipping through them and they have all that wonderful texture. I just love it. I'm just a fun singer. I am. Until it hurts your ears. Oh, is she going? Oh. Oh, fun. I want to come to your class and throw paint. Let me get in my old wheelchair, or we could paint my old wheelchair. That would be fun. That would be fun. I got a lot of paint over here. Somebody blobbed the paint. I'm a paint blobber. I do have to do this side, yeah. All right, got my fingerprint. Dry. Are you like master paint? Don't want to dry? You're a non-drying paint? I don't mind, but you're sticking to the page over here. No paint sticky. Well, we did an X, we'll do an O on this side. Maybe if I can make it happen. I can make anything happen. I am a make it happen kind of girl. Here we go. Here we go around the world again. There's one circle. There's another one. And here's another one. Oh, oh. Ooh, get back over here. Does that actually, let's see if they match up. I'm good. Just give me the award right now. Look at that. They didn't even need to be coming together and I was able to do it. Because I'm good. I am good. Beth's going to come on and say, that's not how you do it. No, Beth would never. Beth would never. She'd come on and say, I never thought to do it that way. You're so good. Look at that. I love that feeling. Let's do that. Hey, hey, what do you say? Dana Yates is in the USA. Hi, Dana. Candy, you should put paper on top of the tarps. Just think of all the fun painty paper. Oh, that you'd get to use. Lucky. How are you, Miss Dana? Miss Dana Yates. How do you like that? I used some accent for you, Dana. I could have just finger painted all of this too. Save me some time with my brush. Although I like that feeling. Look at this. I'll be painted at least for an hour. Okay, so there's the brown. Now we'll go to the orange and make, well, we've already got brown, so we can't make poop color. It matters what color your poop is, though. I'm just saying. So we'll put that in there. Ooh, I told Shannon to stop in and buy a microwave on the way home. Who turned my camera? If you guys don't stop coming in my room and turning my camera,
You're all fired. It was probably Miss April Bougie Beer. She's still here? Probably not, because she probably moved my camera and left. was that pretty good? Was I too much information? Oh, you're in the wrong room if you think there's too much information. Barbara didn't do it. Sure, isn't that usually the person that did it, the one that says they didn't do it? Dry. I have orange to use. Aren't you glad I'm not using a banana? Where's Jen at? She's been popping in almost every day. I like the poppers. Actually, I do. I used to watch a lot of Pimple Popper. And then she decided to go fancy and go on TV and have a TV show. And now we don't get the good stuff. The TV show gets the good stuff. Stupid. Hate people that are sellouts. Sellouts, making money. How dare they? Driving. They're probably the ones sending their kids to school in Beamers and Mercedes. My cousin, she married an older man. She was, she was 15 and had a baby, which I was so mad at her because I'm the oldest grandchild, so I was supposed to have the oldest great-grandchild, which I was far off. I'm like, I have, I think, one of the youngest great-grandchildren. Well, I guess that's not true. But she had a baby at 15, and by 19, she had married a man that was in his late 30s, and she was driving herself around. No wonder she married him. She had an SUV Mercedes driving around. Yepers. They're still married. Although he got busted. He was doing something, and he was part of. He wasn't like a big wig in the whole real estate issue in 2000, but he lost a lot of finances over that whole 2008 stuff. But last time she was at a family gathering, she still had a Mercedes, so must not have been that hurt. This X really used up a lot of paint. I'm just saying. A lot of paint on there to dry. Right? I would love to be in a little tiny. It'd be hard for me in a wheelchair now, but I always thought like having a schoolie. That'd be fun. Living on a school bus. Reading Rainbow. Oh, look. Is that still dry? Not wet dry? All right. Let's put some orange on here. Does anybody else? I know I'm omitting some stuff here, guys. My water really needs cleaned out. I'm just saying, it's really gross. I'm horrible. And I know it's not good for your brushes. I know. That's why, thank goodness, I don't have good wood brushes. I just have these nice little plastic ones. We're going to have a little bit of, they're not, it's it's not the hair, horse hair, anything. I'm going to have orange in my, I was thinking that. I know, right? You'd be the Partridge Family. Wouldn't that be fun? The Partridge Family. I couldn't make money on my singing, though. Couldn't make money on my singing. Or could I? Dun, dun, dun. I could do kid gigs. Is that what they're called? Do me a gig. Gigalicious. We're going to do O's over on the X's. X's and O's, X's and O's. Always X's, always X's, O. We will O out our X's with in the ground. Whatever that means, we won't say it out loud. Okay. Speaking of X's in the ground, I love mobsters. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should have been one, or maybe I was one in my ex life, in my past life, ex life, whatever, the life I'm not in it now. Because mobsters, they were to poop. They killed you for no reason. Well, you probably had a reason. You probably stole from them. But I'm just saying, mobsters, cool beanie weenies. Use them up. Use them up, Dana. Get them out right now. Start throwing them at some paper. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh. Alrighty tighty. Oh, well, I don't know which side I was on or what it really. Oh, I put my finger right in it. We'll put that right there. All right. Look at how ugly it is. I'm going to try to love these. Well, what's going to happen is I might not like the colors, but I really like fairies. So, you know, and as we learned from Shannon yesterday, she's really not into them. I am the one that's into them. So, although when I seem to buy a fairy book for my crafting, she's like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, oh, wait a second. Wait, hand that back. That wasn't for you. Bought that for my craft room. Guess I'm not cutting that up. Oh, I hear chainsaw. I love hearing a chainsaw. That's the one thing. You don't hear it that much out here. But up home, you hear chainsaw all the time. Usually the sawmill. Ooh, look at how perfect these are looking. They look like, you know, looks like that guy. What's his name? He painted him. Yeah, him.
Oh, this one looks pretty. Anyone is orange? Anyone's favorite color? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, up in Dallas for the stockyards. They stink. Bad. Just driving by, I've never stopped. I can't stop. I feel bad. Oh, stockyards stink. You can drive when you drive by, you smell it. That's up on the interstate. I got something in my pocket that runs across my face. I keep it there close to me in a most convenient place. I know you will. How about that song? That song I had to learn in 3rd grade. When are you a brownie? Like in 3rd grade, and then you go up to Girl Scout in 5th grade, maybe something like that. And I've known that song since then. Isn't that crazy? And I sing it to you guys at least probably once a day. Do you remember those songs from when you were young? That's like the very first song I ever learned on my clarinet was Ode to Joy. I remember that song. I said dry. I said oh, so about I don't know, a month or so ago, I was talking to Gatton, and I had mentioned class rings, and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of such a thing. Why would I want something like that? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm sitting in the living room last night watching TV with Shannon. He comes and throws on at me. He said, remember those rings you were talking about? I guess you were right. Here, they are still doing them, because he said they must not be doing that anymore. I was like, oh, okay, maybe not. I don't know. It's been 30 years since I've been in school, so. So he threw the packet at me. So we got him in 10th grade, but we were a really, really small school, so they probably were tried to get you to get them when they could get you to get it, maybe when they knew half your class wasn't going to graduate. But let's get you to do it. Let's get these kids to do it now. So I said, well, are you interested in getting one? Because he doesn't do any athletics. He does nothing through school. So I said, if you're, go ahead and pick out, because you can pick out other things like they now, it's not just athletics, you can do it for programming. I mean, you guys might have kids that graduated recently or in the last 10 years, but they have programming and things that, back in my day, we didn't, and being in a small school, you literally you could pick basketball, cheerleading, not there for a couple of years. We didn't even have cheerleading because we didn't have enough kids to play basketball. So you either had to go play basketball or nothing, because they didn't have enough kids for you to can't cheer for a team that's not there. Volleyball. Anyways, they had all those kinds of things. My class ring, unfortunately, I was a dipshit, and to this day, I know he actually hawked it. He didn't lose it, but I didn't get necessarily a class ring. I got a specialty one that wasn't anything except it was a opal, and then it had my school on it or something. I don't know. I don't even think it had my school. I can't remember what. It was a specialty one though, but my mom spent good money on it. One, because I can't wear any metals besides a gold, because silver, I turn green. No matter what type of silver, I turn green. Even the non-nickels and all that kind of stuff, those, I can't wear any of that. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Anyway, so I told him to, take a look and see if he, if there's any that, if he's interested.
And he's like, well, it is kind of the only thing once I graduate that would kind of, tie me to here, And so he was like kind of thinking of it in a light of, oh, once I'm out of school, I'm out of school kind of thing. I don't, he's really, I don't think, thought that all the way through. So I think he's thinking about getting one, which I'm okay with if that's what he wants. We will work on that, and he can have a class ring if that's what he wants. So, but I thought that was kind of funny that he was like, they don't do that stuff anymore, Mom. He thought I was nuts when I brought up class rings and stuff. And Letterman, well, he knew about Letterman jackets because his cousin got one for us. She does the flags, color guard, I guess. We didn't have that in our school. Our school was too small, but the school over did, and I knew about it that way. Well, hello, Tanya. Is it Tanya or Tanya? I think it's Tanya. You had 42 in your class. We had, was it 20 or 19? We had 20, but only 19 of us graduated. My mother loved orange. A little sick of orange. Yeah, just sitting on it for all those years, I bet. These two colors are not me at all, but I'm trying to think fall. So I think if I mix fall colors in with berries, I'm going to love it. She wanted a school pin. What's a school pin? Can you get that instead? Are they cheaper? Is it something he can just like throw in his room? Because the ring's probably just going to get thrown in his room. So I don't know if you've been here before, Tanya. If not, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've been here before, I'm sorry that I don't remember you. I'm just rude. I'm just rude like that, New Zealand. You're a New Zealander. You're not my New Zealander friend. No, I would remember your name. Well, welcome, New Zealander. I love New Zealand. I want to go there. Welcome. Oh, well, I'm so glad you're here. Who's my New Zealand friend, guys? Who do we know from New Zealand that we see every once in a while? I know Shazzy's from Australia. That's close. But yeah, I love New Zealand. I watched this family from New Zealand. They make little reaction videos about American stuff. But yeah, it's just gorgeous there. Pretty, but I looked up and they won't let me become a citizen because of my disability. Oh, it looks like love, doesn't it? Well, we're making a tiny book, although this isn't very tiny, but our word today is tiny. And if you're interested in joining my Facebook group, if you do Facebook, I do a giveaway. This is the 3rd month, and I'm doing a giveaway for this book. Welcome, new person. It's nice to have a new person. I'll just explain this real quick. So I give away this book monthly because we're going to be, Heather was our winner this month. We're going to be going through this book in 2022. I know it's hard for you because of your time difference, but that's okay. You can watch it on the replay, or when you do wake up, you can hang out with us and maybe do the book with us. But we're going to work through this book in 2022, and I'm giving them away free, just one a month. You get your name in the bucket for a chance to win if you use the word that I give you during my stream. You just have to use it in some sort of arts, craft, whatever kind of craft. If you do photography, if you do painting, if you do paper craft, if you do felting, whatever kind of craft that you do, you just have to use that word in that craft and then post it either on my Facebook group, which it's CreateWithBecca, or you can send it to me in an email, CreateWithBecca@gmail.com, or you can message it to me through Facebook Messenger. And you can even do that if you're shy and you don't like to post your art to other people. I won't share it with anybody unless you give me permission to. Yeah, so welcome to the group. You can just hang out too. You don't have to art along, but one of the big things I really like to do is try to get everybody to get a little bit of arting in. Make sure get your groove on. Get your groove on, get your groove on. Yeah. How'd you find me? Anyways. You got in the 60s and moved back to Canada in the 80s. They were in Auckland. Oh,
How lucky. Why were they there, Barbara? I want to go. I want to go visit. I'm just not sure it's very wheelchair accessible. Maybe in the cities, I suppose. I've taken Google Map visits. I've walked the streets. Tanya's like, I'm out of here already. This girl won't shut up. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We won't ever cry tonight. How about yesterday? Those darn cats wouldn't leave me alone. That's because Shannon was in here. And now I haven't seen them. Oh, how fun. It sounds perfect. Yeah, you can make a card. You can do you could do anything. One of the girls is she's going to do ATCs. She's going to use like them as the starter of her ATCs. I don't remember whoever it was, and you're in here and I'm talking about you and not using your name. Shame on me. Shame on me because I don't remember who said they were going to do that. It wasn't Teresa, because Teresa's doing all that smarty pants stuff. Teresa's doing that smarty pants stuff. Where is Teresa? Can't even pick on her. She's not here. How fun. Another New Zealander. Who is it? I'm trying to think. Oh, you might be hard to find there, Tanya. Are you in anybody else's group? Are you in Beth's group? The name like Smith. I'll try to find you. Oh, okay. That sounds, that makes sense. Same name, same photo. Okay, I'll see if I can do it. I'll see if I can find you. Me too. Same name, same picture. Just kidding. Actually, I don't think so. I think my picture is different. But I am Rebecca, but I have more names on Facebook. Surprise! I have more names. I'm like Cher, just Rebecca. You'll find me. Like Madonna, just Madonna. You'll find me. Oh, guys, I love this feeling. Just smack it. Just ruin your brush. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can get another brush. Get a different brush if it's your favorite brush. Don't ruin your favorite brush. Okay. So I think I did all the sides with the two colors. Now we got to move on to the next color, which I think I'm going to use. No kidding. No, I'm not. I'm not kidding. I think I'm going to use a stencil, guys, which I don't think I did with these other ones, but I'm going to use a stencil. I'm going to put the third color on with a stencil. Probably use more than one stencil. Let me use these new wave stencils. I don't know what I meant by that, but yes, the new wave ones. Oh, some of this paint has a little bit of a shiny shimmer to it, so I'm never sure if it's dry or not. Okay, let's do it. So we're just doing greens and blues and what the heck? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Oh, well, this is a good place to find it.
You sound like Shazzy. Shazzy said the same thing. Aren't you guys going into summer? You'll find it. You'll find it because the weather will be getting better, I think. Because yeah, we're going into winter. So you're going into summer and winter. Open up. There we go. Ooh. Yeah. And I'm using actually this is a dried wet wipe. I've used wet wipes before. Oh, there's a good one. And since I really don't care if this is really perfect or anything, I'm just trying to add color to these. I really am going to just smear these. If you're trying to make this a perfect stenciled image, you probably don't want to do it this way because the paint can get down underneath the stencil. You know, and oh, look at how nice. It's like perfect. I'm like, it's perfect. It's perfect. Well, this would be probably a really good way to get your mojo back because it's just doing something little. I do a lot of prompts. We do prompt games so that you know, you don't really have to think. You just have to follow what the prompt says, and those help get mojo back. I think. I know it's helped me get mojo. Or am I thinking about coffee mojo? I don't know, something like that. Something like that. I know why Candy's not here. I'm not even going to say it. See how when you smear it, I'm sure you guys know this, but you know, if you go like this, you're going to get a much nicer than if I smear it because it's getting underneath my stencil. It's getting really bad under my stencil now. And really, guys, this is it's my first layer, and we're gonna, you know, we're doing paint, but we're out with the next layer. We got tissue and napkin to add on. Then we got then we have I don't know, but lots of layers. I can't think, and thinking's not my game. You can't make me think, Barbara. I know you're the one that wants to make me think. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's coming. You're hot weather. Because you guys are hotter than Australia, right? You're closer to the equator. You have a hot Christmas. Such a weird thing to think that it's hot. Well, you know, I'm in I don't know. I know I don't know other countries' geography very well. I barely know our geography, but I'm down in Texas, and I came from up north, up near the Canada border, and it was and we had snow for Christmas. Now, you know, we don't get snow down here for Christmas, but it's not necessarily hot. But there's definitely been shorts and t-shirt days on Christmas before. I grew up with snow for Christmas, or at least cold. All right. Oh yeah. I'm the Kool-Aid man. Kool-Aid. The goal for this layer is not to have really any white showing, or very, very little white. We'll see. We'll see if I get that, if I can have that goal or not. I love playing to see what happens too. I love playing. White is coming apart. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, I'm not near, but 3 hours from Niagara Falls. I mean, that's closer to Canadian border than where I'm at now. Just saying. Will you like green? That's my mom's favorite color, green. So, of course, I never liked it as a kid. Because you can't like the same thing your mom likes. You can't like the same thing your mom likes. Okay. Southern California, no snow. But moved to Utah. Oh, as a teen. Okay, so you didn't. 41 years and I don't live. Yeah. Yeah, that's my son. He wants to go up to Pennsylvania for Christmas this year and spend it with his grandma up there. And he wants to go up, because of the snow. Because we were up there when Shannon and I first got together. I spent 2 years up there before I moved back. We moved back down here to Texas. And so he got to see the snow, and it fascinated him, too. But, he didn't have to shovel it and all that wonderful stuff, that as a kid you don't have to do, right? So, oh, you know what? I just seen the time. Let me make sure I'm not missing. Oh, she would have called. Making sure I'm not missing. Yeah. Nothing. All right, there we go. All right, so now, jelly bean. Let me rinse this off a little bit. You don't have any paint. Yes. I don't know. I'm sure the price of everything is expensive there. But if you can grab some not expensive, your cheapest paint, and then that at least will get you grooving. Get you grooving and a moving. Yeah. soft, just a little bit. So dry too much on here. Too much. Hi, Fatty. Hi. Isabel, she's all laying on her back. You look so happy. You look so happy. Oh, you're purring. You're reaching out for me. Oh, okay, so now I want to use the green, but I want to use it with a different stencil. Let's do, we'll do this stencil with the green. Yes, do they have dollar stores though in New Zealand? Do you have dollar stores in New Zealand? I don't know. That's something I don't know. Let's see how that works. Oh, I like it. So green is a green. Is that dry? Looks like I used that blue on here. Oh, I bet you I used it. I used the Nuvo drops, I bet. Wrong pile. I hear you purring. It's such a loud purr. This is the longest part, guys, is preparing it. It's like preparing your canvas. It's like you want to start adding all the fun stuff to it, but you can't. You just can't until you get all this stuff added to it. And this is the stuff you're probably not going to really see. I hear you. I just remember, now I'm going to use all 4 colors. It's probably too many colors, but you know, I like to take chances. I'm a chance taker. $2 stores. Well, there you go. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I'm sorry you are too. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you, Janie. Where were you? Huh? Where were you? Ooh, end of that coffee is always so darn hot because it sits right there on the hot pad. Whew. I think I might need a new wipey. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. You'll go get some. You don't have to go get paint, but you can use whatever you have. If you have paper, you can use paper too. But if this is inspiring you, I sure hope that you come up with something that you really, really like and enjoy and do. You can just use what you have. I don't want you to have to go buy something just to be creative. This takes the longest time. Oh yeah. Ain't that the truth? I make mud all the time. I'm not a very good mixer. Mud's I'm famous. That's my famous color. All right. Oh, okay. 3 more with the heart, and then we'll move on to the blue. Or yeah, markers. If you just have markers, you can use different colored markers. You can. I wouldn't fib. What a mess. What a mess. All right. On with the green. Did I tell you when when I turned on the heater, I cleaned out, I went and I cleaned out the grate, you know, that grate, your intake grate. I took that off and I cleaned, well, I changed because of turning on the heater. I wanted to have a new filter on it. So I was putting a new filter on it. I looked at the grate and I was like, oh my gosh. Seriously, that's what I said. I said, oh my gosh. So I took it in, and it's not the easiest in your wheelchair to carry that big old grate thing. And I carried it. I couldn't take it into the bathtub because I can't, you know, get in. I would have to take a bath with it. And that just would be silly to take a bath, you know, to get in there in the shower with the grate, right? So I think I'm going to do this with the blue. Well, turquoise. Yeah, I think we'll do turquoise for this. Tiny is today's word, and it starts with the letter T. Welcome to Rebecca's Sesame Street. That's correct, Tanya. Yep. And then you just put it in the group or message it to me or make a tiny card. You can, you know, and yeah, there you go. So all I have to say about that is, yeah. I wonder what this will do. Ain't nothing like paint with my finger. Did the same thing as if I was painting with my... Oh, I moved it. I'm painting through a stencil with my finger. It's like a massage for your finger. See, there's no rhyme or reason to this, ladies. You just do what you want. But it better look good. Oh my goodness, does that look purple? It's not purple. It is turquoise, I promise. Promise. Turquoise. Turquoise. I feel the earth move under my feet. Clouds come tumbling down, tumbling down. Beth must be preparing for her felting session. I fixed her. Oh, if you missed it, guys, yesterday, a storm destroyed her. I mean, I found her her head was ripped off, her hat was ripped off, her hair was a heck of a mess. And yes, it was Storm. I know it was that little turd head. I know it was her. So I had to fix her. I had to put her back together. Whoop, it moved.
What is the number of the day?
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the number. I'm not the best count, but you know. 4. It's the number 4. And don't ask again. Pay attention. Gosh darn it. Ooh, those ones turned out good. Is anyone bored yet? I don't think this one's dry yet. Barbara's over there. Like 4 hours ago, Rebecca, but I'm still here. We love Miss Barbara. She gonna tell how it is. I'm glad we went with this blue. It's really pretty, and I think it goes with these colors. I think it's this, the blue on top is helping me like the browns and the oranges and the fall colors, which I kind of had a feeling would happen, but you know. After, on the very last one, I finally figured out how to put this on without it smearing. I'm not going to be able to feel my finger. It's going to be like numb. Number. Noomer. Oh, guess what I was watching the other day, guys? Now, I know some of y'all watched this in the 70s and 80s because I watched it as a kid with, you know, my parents. And I was scrolling through and I seen TV Land. And, it's this. I introduced you to it yesterday. It's okay, Abigail. Hi. Hi, babies. Is your sister giving herself a bath? Taxi. I found it on like TV Land or something it's called, and the show Taxi. It's okay, Abigail. It's so funny. I was watching it. It was just funny. It was good stuff. It was so funny. Yeah, so many actors there and stuff, and so yeah, I watched a couple hours of that. Now, a lot of the time, because I don't pay for cable, I just like watch, you know, Pluto and Tubi and all those free apps. So I know like Star Trek, I watch a lot of Star Trek, that they have their own channel. I didn't see that Taxi had their own channel. It was just on like TV Land. So I don't know when else it comes on, or if they were just streaming it, you know, just doing like a day worth of Taxi or what it was, but it was fun. Oh, you find something to play with. Oh, his collar scared the cat. You'd think that the cat would know that that's her, you know, the dog's collar. What? Oh, yeah. The one, he doesn't speak English, right? Him? Is that the one? Is that the right character? I mean, I was probably 8, 9, 10 when I watched it. Probably even younger than that. Probably like
7, 8, 9, probably. Probably not the best show that I probably shouldn't have been watching it. But, they don't have the microwave on. You're live. How can I help you?
Which corn dogs does he eat? The blue box State Fair?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Positive. Uh-huh.
Blue box.
Yeah, the blue box.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you find
anything that you want me to get you?
Did you find the microwave?
Yeah, I found a microwave.
Oh, you
I
didn't.
don't know if it was the microwave.
I make sure that it has a high enough wattage, because if you get too short of a wattage, if it's like a 700 watt, it takes longer to cook.
No, this one's 1,000.
Okay, that's all I care about.
And that should be good enough, right? 1,000.
Yeah, because the size, we don't cook in it. So yeah, that's good. 1,000 is good.
Okay, I'm getting him pizzas too. And
oh, perfect. If you go over to the fresh veggies, you can get that fresh salsa if we're gonna have tacos night. That fresh salsa that I like, it's over in the vegetable area over in the cooler section, like where they keep stuff. So if you see it there.
Yeah, I already went to the vegetables, but I'm going back that way right now. So I guess I'll just swing through there.
Thank you.
All right, I'll see you in a little while.
All righty, be careful.
All right, bye.
Bye. Yeah, we haven't had a microwave in a couple weeks now, and it's driving her crazy. And Gatton too, like his breakfast, he has like frozen breakfast sandwiches, so he hasn't had any breakfast like that. We've had to, do breakfast other ways, and so it's like, we need a microwave. We need a microwave. I was okay with it. Really. And it's so funny because my mother, when I was up there this summer, I was like, where's your microwave? She's like, oh, I got rid of it months ago. She got rid of her microwave. She said it broke, and she's planning on moving eventually. I think she was hoping she'd, maybe be moving by this fall, but that didn't happen. But yeah, and so she hasn't had a microwave, and she was fine with it. So when ours broke, I was like, well, if Mom can do it, I can do anything my mom can do. And I really didn't. It didn't bother me. Because we have that Ninja foodie thing that it's a deep. You can bake with it. You can air fry with it. Toaster oven. It's So I was like, yeah, whatever. But Shannon's afraid of it, I think, and it's like, well, you're the one that wanted an air fryer, but I think she wanted one of those basket air fryers. But I've tried to tell her, this is so much more convenient. You can do so much more with it than just have this one piece of equipment. And, I can't, with the oven, I couldn't, it was really hard for me to use the oven. I kept burning myself because I can't, with my wheelchair, I can't be in front of it to pull something out. From the side, if it was heavy, I was trying to pull it out with just one hand and dropping stuff. And so with this, it's like really, really nice. I can bake, and you can fit a pretty nice size sheet in there to bake on. So it's really nice, to be honest with you. But Shannon's a little bit scared of it. She's scared of it. She's scared. You have the, what is it, the one we have? I don't know if she's still here. It's like it's not the one that folds up. It's like the oven, but I got it for a steal of a price, like $120 on sale, clearance at Walmart. Thank goodness I have somebody that works at Walmart and was buying themselves one and called me and said, do you want one? There's only one more left. And I was like, yes, because Shannon wanted, that's what she was going to get for me for her birthday, was an air fryer, because that's what she wanted.
I was interested, but not like, oh, you know, I really, really want this air fryer. But I guess, you know, she wanted one of, her friends and stuff had told her about, you know, my mother has one that's one of those bucket ones. It's their biggest. It's their biggest one, whatever it is. That's what we have. Thanks, Candy. I knew you'd know. I agree. What Candy says is their biggest one. And I'm loving it. Candy said, start using it, because what I had it like a month before, and I was just sitting on it, and she's like, start using it. And I did. And yeah, I use it all the time. I use it to, instead of just, and I'm even teaching Gat, you know, instead of just throwing his corn dogs in the microwave, I said, if you put them in here, they're going to come out nice and crunchy. And I've taught him how to like use it instead of heating up the big oven. He can throw in his little Tostino pizzas. And even Shannon, because I can't believe Shannon would eat those Tostino pizzas from the microwave. Ugh, that's gross. And she finally, the one day I showed her how to do it in that little oven, and she was like, this is so much better. And I'm like, and it only takes 11 minutes. You know, I know the microwave's, you know, 3 minutes or whatever, but for those extra minutes, isn't it a little tastier? Trying to find the ones that are probably dry. Ooh, I just added more paint to my finger. She probably found a cheaper one. I could only look. I looked online. It was funny. Okay, guys, I found one online, so I was like, oh, Shannon, you want me to just go ahead and order this, and you can just pick it up so that you don't have to go in, you know, after work, you know, instead of making her go into the store, you know, she could just pick it up. And she thought, oh, she said, that's a great idea. Can you add beer to it? Because it said, if you order now, she could pick it up by 12:02, which I thought was kind of funny, 12:02. And she said, well, can you add beer to it? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So add beer. Well, then with the food, because beer is a food item, I guess, it wasn't going to be ready until 6 o'clock tonight. So I told her that, and she was like, I'll just go in. Just go in. Almost, guys, almost. I think this is the only one that I'm doing the opposite way. The other ones I did all the same way. Jughead, did you hear me talking to Mom on the phone? Is that why you're back there whining? Like a little baby. You're whining like a little baby. Jug? You're a big boy. Yeah. Last one. Last one's rotten egg.
Oh, tomorrow, guys. Oh, I almost forgot to tell everybody. Tomorrow, Mrs. Gigi is back. So Mrs. Gigi and I will be on tomorrow together. Woohoo! Woohoo! She's been gone. She's been gone. She been gone too long. I miss her. Oh, the air fryer is helping you eat healthier because you're not using any oils really. I mean, you use very little bit of oil. And like what we're talking, what Candy and I have, it is a toaster oven. It is a air fryer. Like, so pretty much an air fryer is just a convection oven, like back in the day. That's pretty much what it is. But they've just changed their name, and well, I think they, what they did is they made them smaller. But me and the canstillator, Candy and I have the bigger one, which is just like a mini oven. But because I can remember back in the 80s, my neighbor had a convection oven, and it cooked food from all around. It swirled the air around and such. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're looking to eat healthier, like like pizza oven broiler and everything else, yes, there we go, like what Candy says. And I thought it was all just a fluke, like, oh, whatever. And then I started doing, wonder if these will be pretty nice to, nope, all kinds of holes. I was thinking, look at my hands. My hands will never be the same. All right, so now we're going to need some like tissue paper, and I think the tissue paper was supposed to go on before the paint. Paper, that would probably work. But we'll make it work. I don't know. So, and napkins. So the next step is like putting tissue paper and napkins and doing that layer. Oh, yeah, no, you can cook. My mother is diabetic, and she uses hers for sweet potatoes. Like, she makes potato fries instead of regular French fries. She like in the one that she makes, like these, you take squash and you dig out the center of it and you put all kind of veggies in it, and then you sprinkle it with a little bit of cheese, and she puts that in her toaster oven, which you could put, if you're like, it's just her, so she has a little, but if you are cooking for more than one people, it would probably be nice to have what, the Ninja Fry thing that we have. There's tons of recipes that you can look, and what I haven't put mine to the 100% use yet. My son uses it for what you just all said, pizzas and French fries and stuff like that. But Candy, yeah, it has a bake setting. Yep. Yeah, and my aunt, she makes something kind of like my mother does with the veggies, but my aunt does it in the she fries up some chicken, like just in a pan to get it to cook it through, and she cuts it up into real small pieces with all kinds of vegetables, and she puts those into different types of peppers. She has green and red and yellow, and like, I don't like green peppers, so she made mine in a red pepper, and she and you stand it up and you stuff it down in there, and you put a little bit of cheese in there, just again to hold it together. You don't, like, I suppose if you weren't eating healthy, you'd put a lot of cheese in there, but and you put it in there with, a little bit of seasoning, and you could cook it in there. That's those two, both of those are very, very good. If you're trying to get some veggies into your diet, and you're not really used to veggies, I have found that was really a good way to get me to eat. Like my mother, I wasn't sure about that whole boat thing that she made, and that was so scrumptious and yummy.
The only thing I was missing was some protein in it. It didn't have, but you know, she could have very easily, we could have put some little piece of chicken in it. So let me pull some napkins. Beep, beep, jug. So that we will have some napkins ready for when that's dry. Oh my goodness, napkin box. Please don't fall on me because it will hurt. Yeah, we definitely have to. I either need to give out some napkins or find a new home for these napkins, or really use these napkins or something. If there's somebody in here that hasn't seen my napkins, well, you're gonna get to see them. All right. And look, I can't even close my box anymore. I don't even want to go through that. I need one of those. I need one of my things to see the colors. Oh, the colors are the world. Okay. What are you doing? You can't just come in and knock me when you want something. That's not nice. Aw. I gotta do Christmas. Well, Beth was saying we should do a Christmas book. Well, here we go. I got some napkins right there. Christmas. What the? Oh. I don't know. I'm doing fairies, so I really don't want to go. Oh, Halloween. I need to probably pull that out and put that in with my Halloween box. I will, because I will forget. Christmas. I must have been pulling Christmas out, separating them or something. There's some bugs. Flowers. California wildlife. This might be kind of neat to use on there. Lemons. Limes. Birds. Lavender. Here's my Swedish. Well, I've used. Do you want to use the Swedish napkin? That would be nice. And this would be nice. Hi, Isabel. Isabel, pretty girl. Oh, look at that. That might be nice. Anyone want to go to a movie? I got the ticket. I got the lucky ticket. I can't see over there. See, I think we went through the big ones last time. Look at that. I'm kind of going more reds, huh? I don't want to go more. I don't need another color. I already got 4 colors in there. Ooh, look at that. That's how. I got mustaches. Oh, that's Halloween. I think that's when we went through this last time, was when I was looking for the Halloweens.
bird might be good. Oh, no, that's more reds. No, you keep those reds. We don't want them. Flamingos. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, hos. Seahorse. A cake. Poppies. Sesame. Orange, browns. Good colors. Good colors. Get in there. Oh, there's orange. It's kind of more rusty orange. This might be kind of cool to use. We'll take both of those. He's a cow. Cow that jumped over the moon. Be good. That's pretty good. Pink. This sky might be really cool to use. Oh. Whew. Sorry, I'm giving my shoulders a second. Giving my shoulders a break. All right. Ooh, I forgot about these. These would probably work really good. Get the right color. This is, I think, for the Japanese New Year or whatever I think it is. I think you wrap your money in it or something. I can't remember the full story of it, but something like that. All right. Not spring. It's not spring. Okay. Taking those three napkins out did not do much. This used to close. It used to close. I guess I don't use napkins enough. Can you imagine? How much stuff I'd have to make to use up all these napkins. I'm going to just have to start using them during the holidays or something. Pull out. Oh, you need a napkin? I got a napkin. Sorry, did that scare you, Isabel? Sorry. Sorry, Chubby Chubby. All right. So the next thing is we want to make sure that they're dry. So we got these pretty backgrounds. And yeah, this Delusions, it's not matte. So I have a heck of a time seeing it if it's dry or not. I many times put my finger right in it and smear something. All right. So, for example, this might be pretty cool just to stamp one of the stamps on. It's just adding so much more color into it. I didn't want to add more color. Oh, you know what we have to do? I know. Oh, wait, no. No, this is right. This is, maybe I need to do more since there's so much color. Maybe I need to stick with some more stuff like this that's just very minimal colors. And especially if I do something like this, it's really going to show through, right? Let's see. I've never done any other colors. I've always just stuck with my two, my pinks and my purples. And so this is really, I'm having a real hard time letting my brain let these colors work. All right, so let me just glue. Let me just do it, because that's the only way it's going to start happening is if I just start gluing them down. Because I'm going to keep second guessing myself if I don't. What is it? Doesn't Beth call these like glue boogers or something? Gross. All right. Here we go. Where's there it is? No, you're fine. You're fine. I got about 10 more minutes. Can't believe we've gone through this many stages. Usually I do one layer of paint and I come back the next day to do the back side and the next day to do the next color. We're just moving and a grooving today. What are you nosing over there? What are you nosing? Hi, handsome boy. What are you doing back there? Oh, I know. I know. It's so hard being a pup. It's so hard being a puppy. It's so rough.
Rough, 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 huh? Uh-huh. I got finger color. Oh my goodness. Oh. You're trying to get them to feel sorry for you. You're trying to get them to feel sorry for you. Really? Oh. Oh. What are you whining about? Really? Oh, oh, oh. What's going on? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. What's going on? Huh? What's going on? Really? Are you behind me? What are you doing? Oh, you know you're on screen. You don't wanna tell them about it when. Oh, hey, where you going? Where you going? Come on back here. Come on. Get back over here. Jughead, come here. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you crying? Sit down. Sit. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. Oh. Oh, wrong way. There you are. There's the good boy. Yeah, tell him. What do you need? Oh, oh, oh. Do you see Fred? Is he outside? Is Fred out there? Is he teasing you? Is Fred teasing you? Is he? He's out there making fun of you, huh? Ha ha, you're inside. You can't come get me. Is that what's going on? You're being silly. This is Jughead. You're my good boy. Are you my good boy? Yes. You're a good boy. Did you know the camera was on you? Is that why you weren't? Oh, is that why you weren't whining? Did you know? You didn't want them to know it was you crying. Is that what it was? Here's another time that you can be messy, guys, because these don't have to be nice and flat. You can just get them on there. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just get them on there. Oh my goodness, did you just hear him moan like, oh man, you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me, Mom. I'm trying to tell you there's a robber out front. And you think it's about that stupid squirrel. Oh, Tanya, yeah. Fred is the squirrel that lives outside. Are there squirrels in New Zealand? So yeah, there's a squirrel that's his buddy that lives outside. And, of course, he doesn't think it's a buddy. He chases him. And the squirrel definitely doesn't think he's their buddies. But I think it's his buddy. That's all that counts.
Fred and Frederica. Frederica's the female. At least I think they're female. It's probably 2 females or 2 males, or who knows. Who knows? Oh, you don't have squirrels. Jug, they don't have squirrels, and we can't move to New Zealand. There's no squirrels. Huh, interesting. Chipmunks are cuter. We don't have chipmunks down here in Texas. There's little tiny chipmunks in Pennsylvania, where I lived, where I grew up. Whoop. Just glue it down. Because remember, this is just another layer. Just another layer we're putting on here of stuff. Well, Tanya, I'm here. I try to be here every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time. I don't guarantee that I'm here. I used to guarantee that I was here, or, you know, but I have kind of tried to take a break from letting it stress me out to be here every day. And it has helped me enjoy my channel a little bit more, although I've always enjoyed my channel, but this has helped me not stress about being here. If you guys know that, hey, I might be on at 10, I might be on at 10:30. I try to be on before 11. And if I'm not on before 11, I'm not coming on for one reason or another. There's a couple of the followers that are in the stream that will check on me, and if you ever see them in any other stream or anything, you can, if you're concerned, you can always ask them, hey, is Rebecca okay, or whatever. But normally, I try to be here Monday through Friday, and every once in a while I get to pop in on the weekends and say hi too. So I hope you enjoyed it today. I hope you enjoyed and had some fun just watching, and maybe you'll do a little bit of tiny crafting today and submit so that you can get your name in for the book. Do you guys have, if you don't have, do you have Amazon in New Zealand? I can't remember. I think I've asked somebody that before, but I can't remember. If you do have Amazon in New Zealand, I'll send it through that. If not, I'm not worried about it. I want people to get the book. So, you know, I will get you this book if you win it. No big deal. No big deal. But if you can get Amazon, I'll send it through Amazon. Do you guys even, are you on a shipping issue? I know, you know, Australia, we can't ship to. No Amazon. That's okay. We'll get it to you. I'm not worried about it. Our time right now is 1:26. So yeah, I know with my friend Shazzy, she's in Australia. She actually has set her time. She sets her alarm so that she can catch me. So yeah, I know it's an early morning. I know it's an early morning for you. And I know it's hard to, so if you don't catch me live, I totally understand. I've been thinking about coming on in the evenings, maybe on Wednesday evenings. There's, I know Beth doesn't stream on Wednesday evenings, and it's kind of an open night. It used to be, you know, it used to be Pink Poodle Crafts. That's actually how I learned my mixed media. But she's not been, you know, consistently on. She does every once in a while. So I wouldn't feel bad that if she did decide to come on that night, I was, you know, on. We don't have much of the same followers anyway. And nowadays with your computer, for goodness sakes, you can watch 4 different people at the same time. So I'm not that worried about it either. And I know she wouldn't be either. I'm a flea compared to her, how many followers she has. So not real worried about that.
little tiny flea. And I know there's a couple people on right now that are much bigger than I am that didn't care that I was on right now. So, but I was thinking about doing an evening 1 day a week just to see how it goes and see. Oh, excellent. Yeah, so we can get you, if you win, and hopefully that would be really cool. But if you win, we'll get you that book. It's no big deal. But yeah, every day that I'm on, so that doesn't mean every day there'll be a prompt, but every day that I stream, there will be a prompt. And I'm getting very good, guys. My regular followers that's been following me for a while, you'd be so proud. I've been putting it in the description box down below, down there, whatever. However people do that, down there, down below. I've been actually putting the word. I think I've made it like 3 days now, putting it in. Woohoo! All right, so I got one side of that one napkin on every page. Yep, it's on this one. Yes. So we will be ready tomorrow to add another napkin. And I need to get new water because that's really gross. So anyways, yeah, so, and you don't have to do the prompt on that day. If you are busy and can't do the prompt until 3 or 4 days later, that's 100% fine. You can do all the prompts on one day. Heck, if you want, gather up all the prompts until the end of the month and do one big picture with all the prompts. That's really not what I'm looking for you to do. What I'm looking for you to do is to actually try to art every day, but I know everybody can't art every day. So if you want to gather it up and do them weekly, gather up the prompts and do 5 prompts on one picture. Or you said Tanya, you make cards. Make a card with the prompt, or with 5 of the prompts, gather up 5 prompts and use the 5 prompts on one card and see what you come up with. That might be something you can do. So there's very little rules. I just want you to art. And if you art and you submit it to me, and the goal would try to be to use the prompt that I give you. that would kind of be a little rule. But other than that, I really don't want to put rules. I just want you to participate and play. I just want you to art it out. Except I can't use art it out because that's Crystal's channel. So if you want to go over to her channel and art it out with her, but I want you to art and get excited again. And we're searching for your mojo, Tanya. We're gonna find it for you, and we're gonna drill it back into you. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves, and we will see you tomorrow. Keep spreading love, guys. Bye.